string, and as the result, fantasy and fun can begin.
Fantasy, fun, and if there's time, later, whimsy.
Perhaps whimsy. No more, no less. Oh, excited. Excitement abound. I like this game.
Chat, be excited.
Be excited, chat. We're going for it. Alright, let's just wait for the kids to pull up in here.
Kids!
Let's do it for the kids!
How do I reach these kids?
How do I reach these children?
Oh man, here's another good old one. I don't know if I've shown you the slug gauntlet before.
The slug gauntlet. No, I'm not familiar.
There we go. Guy made a maze of salt covering the entrance to his back door. The rules of the gauntlet are simple. Any slug that touches the salt walls will most likely die a fiery death. Any slug valiant enough to complete the gauntlet will be rewarded with a hearty amount of jam and entry to the house. The gauntlet will increase in difficulty with each successful slug. Let the real-life tower defense begin.
Jesus Christ! Holy shit. Alright, yo, what's up, everybody? It's time for more Arcade Spirits, baby!
And I quote, Naomi!
Naomi! Alright, here we go. Alright, level 3. Here we go.
Taking it to the max.
The Ultramax. It is the future year 20. And today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal Wyvern Key, but a big day in relation to that big day, and I am completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept, and I kind of already chose to accept, is spread word about the upcoming Flumplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. Well, I put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughing stock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Snap out of it, Rab. Suppose what's right here, right now. Simply a giant conglomerate horde of people. They keep bumping into me. They smell like corn chips. And there's nowhere to run. Dots.
Fred.
I might be in a little over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin's gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people. I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds, not me. But come on, this isn't a crowd. It's a Gojira-sized evacuation mosh pit. I believe Gojira-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings.
Wow, it's so exciting. Isn't it exciting, Rab?
I'm excited. That is a word, yes.
I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle. Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for a weekend.
Ooh.
Hey, Reb, how are you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there.
I can smile through this. I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's a perfect facade. Can't you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes open wide, and the tone of my head that I'm holding up perfectly?
BFFs for life.
That is exactly why I came here with you. To help you in your hour of need. And to get away for the weekend, but still. Hour of need.
It's true, Juniper has helped me get through a lot, but beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make it up to me for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to let a little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us.
Oh god, I just noticed the, on the overhead monitor, the hot dog, the only $9 at the time of, this game's release. That was a joke.
Oh.
So what's the plan?
Oh, no. You know what's funny? I saw that, and I paid it no mind. I paid it no mind because I'm like, yep, that's what a hot dog is now. I'm becoming complacent. Huh?
You can't just stand around all day, Reb. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your funplex a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move?
I was just going to sort of play it by ear.
You didn't plan for this? Like, at all?
I was too busy lying awake all night stressing out how to worry about planning things. Well, look, I'm new to event management, much less event promotion.
Rab. Well, let's start with this.
That's me. I manage in a lackadaisical sense of the word.
Yeah, when people say your name and you can just fucking hear the 3 dots after it.
Oh, God, I've heard that before. I've heard that a lot. Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens up and pulls out a stack of papers.
Hold these.
I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly?
Flyers, silly. The ones you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules so strict in office jobs?
Toner's expensive.
It's just paper, and I needed it.
But the toner!
Tone this, pants grab.
I flip a sheet over and I start to remember. About 2 weeks ago, Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office, told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kids spilling a slushy on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty funplex changed rapidly. When Tio came to the funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled up posters.
Hello there.
Heyo, Reb. Heyo, Ashley.
Welcome home, Tio.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How'st art thou? Only so. Freaking. Excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits.
Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the bloodstains. And I'll have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in.
Not to mention the years of therapy Rab and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not going to literally explode.
We don't know. We're in a visual novel.
But. Guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad?
Please tell me we're finally going to replace the blindly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet.
Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun. That's one of my favorite insults for someone's wardrobe is, you look like an arcade carpet. No and no. Okay, I guess I've teased it enough.
Theo took the poster, is clutching and unravels them before us.
It's Max time!
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Max? Max is already here?
Oh, poops.
Fuck! I thought that wasn't for another month. That means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now.
Bummer.
I know, right? Still have to meet with all the dancers and work out our synchronized dance routine. Nearly not enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good time and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering. I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments on my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. And start to finish my third cosplay. Death take me now.
Well, wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max?
The best gaming convention ever.
Ah, there we go. Now the kids are piling in. Oh, I was worried there for a minute. I was like, oh man, am I a bad streamer? Holy shit. Like, we were going for like fucking like 10 minutes and barely anyone was in here, and I'm just like, I am afraid.
I mean, we did kind of hit the ground running.
We did.
We just shot the shit for 2 hours, and then immediately after starting the stream, we're like, let's fucking go!
Yeah, we were planning stream like nobody's watching. You know, that's actually really good advice. We were planning to go ahead and stream us a lot earlier, but then Spaz and I were just reminiscing. And then we were just talking, and we ended up talking for like 2 hours, and I'm like, oh, fuck, it's 7. Do you still want to do this? And they yeah, and of course we're still going to do this. So here we are now.
Yeah. I already ate today. You don't have D&D. Let's fucking party.
Yeah, let's fucking party. Let's fucking party, man. Did you both plan to say that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused. It requires further exposition.
Max is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention. It happens every year around this time, over on the West Coast. But this year they're having a Max right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people. And catch up with those you haven't seen since the last convention. It's so much fun!
Okay, yeah, okay. I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool.
Yep. I was thinking we could put up some Max posters around the Funplex to, you know, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Mateo. Finally, an East Coast Max. We gotta make sure everyone knows about it. That we do.
Theo, Ashley, and I spent the next half an hour putting up posters on the Funplex. We plastered as many shirts as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Theo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo. But most importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast, it'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, maybe convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's the one you've been working on, right, Rab?
Yeah, I got an idea for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid.
I see. And do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yeah, Rab, what's it called?
I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with a perfect name. I think I figured it out. You ready?
Am I? Suspense is killing us.
The Funplex event will be called. What's the what's the event name? Let's see.
Quick, streamer, do something funny in 15 characters or less.
Okay. Fun Plexico. Yes! I was thinking of calling it Funplexico. How's that sound, I wonder? Yes!
Make it so.
We should call it Funplexico. What do you think? Eh? Eh? Get in the car! Drive all the way down to Funplexico! Eh? Eh?
I call it Funplexico. Dun-dun-dun, Spanish guitar riff.
Yeah, it's immediately what I thought with it.
I believe they prefer to call it Funplexico. Ooh, the Fun Plahicans. Oh, I do so love it.
You're now obliged to do the Spanish guitar riff every time you say that. You chose this thing.
Amazing.
It's perfect. Look, if this is the hill I die on. Really? You named it Dun-dun-dun, Funplexico? There are worse things you could have called it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It is kind of catchy, though. Nice work, friend.
Thanks, you two. So how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And how much would all that cost? I'm still living off of pizza bagels, you know.
You mean you don't already have your tickets?
I just discovered this event.
They sell out, like, on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one. All the hotel rooms are going way sooner.
What? No! The greatest plans. Foiled.
Beep beep.
Foiled again! Beep beep. Reb, while you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out in the open. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials into the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets at their original prices.
Hooray!
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans.
Iris here just casually strong-arming people.
I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation.
Okay, but, Iris? That's kind of known as blackmail. You just did is technically very, very illegal.
They're scalpers. Fuck them.
That'll work.
I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do.
Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her, even if we need to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, fine. But next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay?
Okay, it's a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets! Now you can go. Sweet. And I'm not going to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's FaceWall account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex's social media presence is completely non-existent.
Wait, we have a face wall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence.
I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though. It sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it? Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it.
He's just like me for real!
That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at it.
Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We can use a Facebook account to spread the word from Plexico.
Dun-dun-dun. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take it over. As the event manager, that'd make sense.
Yeah, I can do that. I really should take on this responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex. Now she's right. Getting the word out is part of being an event manager. Right, I got this. Ashley, can you mail me the login info?
Yep, and yep.
Ashley pulls out her phone and fiddles with it for a minute.
Log in, get. Congratulations, you're the new owner of our social media accounts.
Huzzah! The power's all mine. Mine!
Ashley, are you sure you want to give Rab this much power?
This feed's gonna be loaded with pictures of cats, man.
If the fact that he threw his head back and cackled isn't sign enough, I don't know what else is. I'm not worried one bit.
Excellent!
Rab, I can help the Funplex keep up with the Faceball too. Faceball too.
No, Faceball was a different game in the early 90s.
Yeah, that's what they called dodgeball when I played it. I can program timed posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many, many talents.
And then your parents took your battered, shattered frame over to Shoney's.
Yep. All right, who wants a $10 gift certificate to Stobies? Use that to get a basket of Dunkers or any large beverage.
Hell yeah, Dunkers! That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your face wall?
Sure.
And there. I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about Funplexico. That was fast. No joke. One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading?
As a writer, I know! I know! Oh, God, I know! Oh! Oh!
Put up the existential crisis BRB screen real quick.
I'm better.
Okay.
I'm better.
Deep breath.
Reading's hard.
Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings. Sir Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with the poster for our event.
Reading's hard.
Your favorite game is Phoenix Wright!
Jesus! Fun dead mental.
We can hand them out at Max, too.
I'm fine.
And, of course, put them up around the arcade.
The arcade isn't too edgy today. Actually, if you watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out to the congoers. It's time to deploy my mad artist skills.
Ooh.
Ooh, sounds like a plan. Let's make this the best Max ever. One we will never forget.
I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster at any rate.
Just that MS Paint graphic design is my passion thing.
The most I really knew how to do was, my professor enjoyed it. I knew how to do Photoshop back in the day. This was like 04, 05. And I would just take any image and I would just turn it into shit posts. About anything and everything. That's how I normally passed my graphic arts class in college. Good old time. Which brings me back around to the stack of paper currently in my arms. Which do not in fact resemble the poster I designed.
Oh, I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little. And changing the font selection and picking out new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier color scheme.
Funplexico.
Da-da-da.
But I liked my original design.
Rap, you used Comic Sans and Papyrus.
That I did. Comic Sans is cool, right? It looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people aliens everyone loved.
Take it from a wannabe visual designer. Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are going to pull people in from the four corners of the globe.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I don't know you were an artist, Juniper.
Well,
I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, like, make art for a living, right? I couldn't. Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something. They can run off more.
Ah, the King
Publishing
Codes.
document get. Yes. So, back to the point at hand. Getting the information to the masses. Maybe if we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!"
Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper!
What?
Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. I'm actually still waiting for Ashley 2 to show up. They promised they'd help me, so I think I'll just hang out till they arrive.
As you like. It seems my work here is done.
Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it.
You Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door in the arcade art industry. The amazing $9 convention hot dog really killed his... Yeah, we were saying that earlier. He killed his joke on 2019 before the economy.
Yeah, there's just that now. I went to go ahead and get food the other day. And I went to Firehouse Subs because I'd never actually gone to a Firehouse Subs before. And I was like, fuck, I didn't know we had one. So I pulled in and I got like a combo and shit. And that shit was $15 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Ah!
Used to be $9 for a hot dog was ballpark prices.
I didn't want to know the real stick in my, like, the real stick in my leg. The real stick just sticking out of my leg there. The chips were like, dude, it's like 2 ounces of chips. What bird survives on 2 ounces of chips? It's less. I swear, it's getting smaller. Soon, when I'm 50, it'll be an ounce of chips. I swear to God.
It'll be a giant bag of air containing a single chip.
Oh, God, they already do it for one chip challenge. They already do that. And I'm like, man, they really shouldn't do that. They really shouldn't do that.
Shrinkflation, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's where they don't want to raise the price, so they just quietly shrink the packaging and keep the price the same while selling you less.
My God, my sister has like a Pepe Sylvia board, slapping it about shrinkflation.
Yep.
Because she was like, look at this. She was like, look at this bottle of coffee that I normally get, and I was like, yeah. She goes, it's smaller. I know it's smaller.
If you're imagining, if you're looking at a candy bar, like a king-size candy bar, and thinking, man, I know I had smaller hands in the 90s, but I could swear these used to be bigger. They weren't!
I remember I could. You know what? Son of a bitch! You brought up a good point. Like I saw a king size whatchamacallit bar the other day, and I was like, it has been so long since I had whatchamacallit, and it looked fucking dinky. Now I know I ate them like when I was a '90s kid, but like I knew they were fucking bigger. Like a king-size bar you could slap somebody to death with.
They fucking were!
I know they were. Juniper waves, she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly. She ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick until being here at Max. None of the people all coming together for a love of games. That'd be pretty darn inspiring. I mustered enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually I decided a safe place, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings, in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths stood up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people wearing t-shirts in the lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. Even lines to get into other lines. Ah, a good queue. And they all just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes at the whole story for a coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours to play a game that will be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. The perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Fun Plexico.
Da-da-da.
I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes and I turn around.
Rab!
Hio sits down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime stage, and Teo's bumping a signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey, hey.
Sorry, I'm late. I had some last-minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine.
No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I've survived thus far.
Yeah, it looks like you are significantly non-trample. Nicely done.
Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. What's in the boombox, by the way?
Oh, this? It's for the Showtime stage gathering. There are going to be a couple hundred of us from all over the world.
I didn't realize that there's Showtime stage communities in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime stage flash mob.
Well. Damn, how did you even arrange this? A flash mob is no small feat. I can't even imagine the amount of time Teo put into this. Must have been hundreds of hours at least. Impressive. I really hope it turns out
Hell
fantastic.
yeah.
Me too. I've been planning this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of all the Showtime groups. There was a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all that's left is to actually do it.
Chat has a very good question. Has the QSA suffered shrinkflation? I don't think it has. The bars have been the same size I remember them being. Big enough and you can wing them with one hand.
What about the boxes of minis?
I will have to measure them. I do have a roll of measuring tape, which I could have just called a roll of measuring tape. I have tape.
I have tape with which to measure shit. That measuring tape, I suppose you could call it. In fact, Rab, you should come watch it.
I thought he responded. A very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. A cloth draped over his arm. He held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves for Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlooker. People put out the phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken back at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. Well, at a time we're back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. He handed me a tea and gave us a slight bow. I know these would be ridiculous out of play, but not at an arcade convention. He was a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Cowboy is decked out in full butler daily, teapot and all. He'll play along in this charade. Just in time, but a lithium crystal bust and the replicators on the fritz. Number 1, make it so.
Rab, it's me.
Huh? How does Mystery Butler know my name? They have a stalker who's also a butler? What if...
We work together.
Huh. Different scene? Hire someone not tell me about it? I'll have Gavin, Naomi, and Ashley?
Took you long enough. Jeez. Oh my gosh, she's so fucking handsome. The confused look on your face. Ah. Priceless. Have you never seen Ashley's crossplay before?
Possibly. Probably not. What's crossplay? I know crossplay!
I do too!
I've done it!
Because one of my oldest internet friends, a lot of times, you know, very pretty anime boys, it's easier for girls to cosplay as, and I have one of my like oldest internet friends would go dressed as Toki Wartooth from Metalocalypse, and met a girlfriend who dressed as Squizgar, and yeah, she would always crossplay as guys. And a few years later, we kind of fell out of touch for a couple years. And when we reconnected, she mentioned like, "Oh yeah, I actually started to transition." I was like, "Yeah, that tracks." And it was like we all kind of had that feeling back in the day of like, "You fucking egg."
Crossplay is an Xbox and Shooting can shoot each other. Not for long, according to the news.
Yes.
Which is weird.
It's when you cosplay as another gender.
Yeah, I crossplayed as Ghost Sweeper Mikami. And I crossplayed as Sailor Mars for one of my friends. Her Sailor Mars had a hiking accident and really banged up their leg.
Ooh.
So she ran over to me and she like at this point I was large, but I was still but like I was live enough and muscular, and she ran over to me and she was just like, she's like, "Matt!" And I'm like, "What?" She threw me a Venus. She's like, "Shave your legs!" And I'm like, "What? Why?" And she was just like, "You're gonna be my Mars. Come on." She like
Because this outfit is 90% gams. Come on.
And she just like fucking just rat grabbed me and just pulled me to a back room. and she was like, "Shave your legs." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she examined him, like, and she's like, "Stubbly!" And she shaved him again.
Unacceptable!
So I was posing and posing as Mars for her, and it was funny because I was shaving and I was just like, "I'm big, should I be Jupiter?" And she goes, No, Chrissy's Jupiter." I look over, don't know who Chrissy was. Yeah, she was Jupiter. She was big. She was bigger than me. She was 6'4".
Nice. You don't perchance have her number, do you?
No.
Okay.
This was back in 2005.
Took a shot.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I understand. Oh, God. Oh, God. I did that one. There's another one I wanted to do. I wanted to be the fourth Powerpuff Girl back in the 90s. You know, the ultra jacked one, the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to be that one. And the three people that I knew who were gonna cosplay the Powerpuff Girls were all for it. Like, they were like, fuck yeah! Cause like, I looked like a fucking ogre, and they're like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And we looked, we went to like several boutiques. This was before we could really like comfortably get shit online. We looked online too, but we could not find any dresses for my size. And we didn't have enough time to go ahead and make one from scratch.
Damn.
But I was able to go ahead and just be their photographer for him, so that was also really fun.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, completely different. I didn't even recognize you.
I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun.
No worries, it's pretty impressive work.
Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails, and I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this.
You can't change any of it now, and honestly, it looks fine.
Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me! Hey now, Reb is going with me to the Showtime stage gathering. Well, whatever Reb wants to do, it's his choice. That's fair. Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote dun-dun-dun, Fun Plexico to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade? Or join me in the flash mob?
Cosplay parade!
Yes!
This is my life! We got an Ashley point! Chat, did you point? Did you point?
Ashley point! Ashley point!
Ashley point! Ashley point! Chat, did you point? Did you point at it? We got an Ashley point! Chat, did you point? Point! Point at it!
Huzzah! This way!
Good! Points! Fucking hype! Teeth! Oh my god. Okay, before we go to this cosplay parade, I gotta tell you something. So, the week after you told me about the teeth thing, and I was driving on Wednesday, I was still laughing about it. I was driving to my favorite Chinese buffet, and in the back of my mind I was going, teeth! I'm fucking dying laughing. And so there's this game that me, Sarah, and Groove are playing on Thursday. It's a 2D Metroidvania called Grime. It's really good, very Geiger-esque, like designs for everything. And it's like so surreal and creepy, dark humor out the wazoo. One of the weapons, and the main weapon I used for a while, was a mace made of teeth.
Nice.
And you open it, the jaw opens to get more reach, and it's so good. And so, when I was swinging it, I was going, teeth! And like, all chat was doing, it was a full fucking house, like 60-ish people. Just the chat was flooded going, teeth!
My work here is done.
And it was so great. It's become a staple, and it's so funny. Yeah, everything is stone human body parts and nihilism. It's so great. Ashley led the way as we weave between people in the crowd. We traveled through a large exhibit hall to get to the cosplay gathering. Ashley had mentioned it was in the Pac-Man theater, which meant risking our lives to the most densely packed hall of the entire con. And I thought the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up, and a huge rush of people came straight for us. Give me flashbacks to one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror.
In every boy's life, there's a summer of 72.
Dad, it's so true. It's so
They opened the doors and the crowd came toward us going waka 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 waka.
I remember I I worked at where did I work at? It was Menards. It was a Menards I was working at, and seasonal thing. And we opened up the doors, and they all flooded. And I remember in the back, this one dude, the storeroom guy, I just hear him in the back going, "It begins!"
Did he blow into the fucking horn?
No, but like he was running in the storeroom going, "It's happening!" Running back. Like, all hands on deck, we are fucked. Like,
Yeah. I worked a couple Black Fridays in retail, and I'm sad I never thought to bring a Viking war horn.
I have one now. If I ever picked up a seasonal gig, I would totally bring it with me for Black Friday. Because I always think of that dude going, "It begins!" And I would, like, they'd be going through, and, like, I would just run to my locker, grab the horn, and just...
Home Depot calls for aid, and Menards shall answer.
The gamer stampede came straight toward us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was gonna get trampled to death, but at the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety.
Gotta be more careful, Reb. Don't lose sight of me.
She points her eyes and then back to mine. Her eyes now lock forever in a mystical eye-locking spell. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theater. The theater is huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of the seats are already taken, too. People were milling about the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant since detected this as a fire hazard, but... A huge stage was set up in front of us where normally there'd be a table for speakers, like in a panel discussion forum. The theater is so large, they place projector screens either side of the screen, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume this is one of the auditorium's more popular panels, and now the cosplay parade? Actually, what exactly is a cosplay parade?
I'm so glad you asked, Reb.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give out prizes to the best cosplayers, but this one is pretty chill.
No prizes? Maybe a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head? It was so funny. The one cosplay I saw, there were 3 people in Space Marine armor from like 40k. They were all salamanders, and it was like the most convincing power armor.
Nice.
And so since I was writing security, I walked over to them, and like they're in character, and they all like held up their like fucking flamers, and I produced each of them like a bottle of water. And they all looked and they took it, and one waved me over, and I heard muffled just going, "Thank you so much, it's so fucking hot." Because it was fucking August. They're wearing all this shit in August, and I'm like, you guys are dying. I know you are.
Yeah, you need to hydrate.
Yeah.
My dream is to get like, you know, Star Wars Imperial Navy officers uniform, the gray with the red and black, you know, rank insignias on the chest, and just walk up to a 501st garrison at a convention, you know, where all the stormtroopers hang out, and be like, "Trooper, I require refreshments. Attend me."
Oh god, to keep up character, they'd have to. Like,
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's so smart!
Just get stormtroopers to carry my fucking nachos.
My favorite people to talk to, I use air quotes, talk to, at conventions, were furries. Furries are just mimes.
Yeah.
They just are. They make animal sounds, and like, they just pantomime. And it was so great, because I was clocking off, and I saw a furry, and I looked over, and I was like, where can I get really good cheap vodka in this town? And one of them, like, just pantomimed and just pointed down the street. And then he looked over and he, like, slapped another furry, like, hard in the shoulder, like, wham! And the other furry, like, there was a bird, handed him, like a map of the area. And he just, like, and the wolf, a blue wolf, waved me over and was just pointing to where we were and what street to go down and there. And then I looked and I was like, I got $10 and ate 2 bottles of vodka. And then he snapped his fingers and then pointed where we were again and pointed at another street and down to another liquor store. And I'm just like, dude, thank you so much. And he hit me with the double thumbs and I punched it up for a high five. And furries are fucking rad, dude.
So anyway, that's how I met your mother.
God, can you fucking imagine? I met your mother. She was a wolf.
Yeah. Maybe one day. Today we are here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun.
Right, interject again. Ashley runs over a person dressed as a maid. Looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game?
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens. It's totally cute. And your sword, incredible. Thank you. I made it from craft foam and Warbler. It only took like 30 hours to do.
I wonder if Warbler's a real thing.
Yep.
No shit. Okay. I've never made cosplay, so like, very like, so when like one of my friends, Stephanie, she was the one who was doing the Sailor Moon shit. She was explaining to me what the outfits were made of, and she was basically throwing out like sci-fi materials for me, and I looked at her and I'm just like, aw, you took Jello shots before we started. I get you.
No, Gore-Tex is a real thing. It's like,
Gore-Tex is real?
yeah.
I just thought the Doom guy was fucking with me, cause like Gorpla, you know, Gore-Tex, and then just he was the Doom Marine, so like, you know, Doom and Gore. Just
No, I know it sounds like a fucking fantasy ogre, but no, Gore-Tex is real. It's what like winter jackets are fucking made of.
oh no shit.
Yeah.
I might have some Gore-Tex in my closet.
Yeah. It's so professional looking. Dang.
But yeah, no, I didn't understand that for years. And I don't use them, so I throw out the information. You're probably, gun to my head, you're probably the 11th person to tell me about Warble. Or Warbles, or whatever the fuck. See, I already forgot it. Hold on, let me go to the history.
You can just scroll up with the mouse wheel too.
Warbler! There you go.
Yeah. And I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal. I actually found the watch at a thrift shop and then just molded the extra embellishments on with clay.
This went on for some time. I thought it'd be rude to interrupt Ashley. She's having so much fun being part of her community. And chat about making costumes. I know that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to all the Melee Maidens cosplayers. Seriously, is this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even mentioning the congregation of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant Moopy costume made out of square foam pixels. Percy would be delighted to see that. For all of the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly. Just folks carrying a common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley part of her convention to check on me.
Sorry, Reb. Sometimes I get so swept up in it all.
I get it. Back in the Funplex, you mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events.
Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over. More than other gaming communities, I bet.
Like the modern version of the theater troupe. Do you know everyone here?
They're so fancy they can tell the difference between theater and theater.
Theater!
And theater.
Ooh! I like the Opry myself.
Yeah, the Grand Ole Opry.
Grand Ole Opry, you put some respect on its name.
Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah.
Sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler.
Hey, nice Angus. Love the tailcoat.
Thank
Thankies.
There, see? See what I mean? You're mega popular. Maybe we spend some kind of cosplay event at Funplexico?
Dun-dun-dun.
When it comes to cosplay, I haven't seen anyone beat Sir Terry Pratchett, who found a meteorite with iron in it, learned from a blacksmith how to forge into a sword, and then made his own meteorite iron sword. That's some dedication.
Yep.
That's fucking awesome.
Look, when life hands you sky metal, you have to take a blacksmithing class.
Yeah, true.
Hey, great idea. We can have a real cosplay contest. And I'm gonna win.
What's this? Competitive, Ashley? You've been taking notes in Queen Bee, haven't you?
What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day.
I didn't? But now I can't get that image out of my mind?
We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies.
Our chuckles are interrupted by one of the Max attendants.
If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room.
It's green. Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved into the next room and joined the rest of the cosplayers. Right at the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks.
Cosplayers only. No handlers. Unless you are visibly holding up something.
Handlers?
Oh. Hey, Rab.
Ashley tilts her head as if to signal me to step aside.
Excuse us, we'll be right back. If you want to be part of the parade, you gotta be back here in the next 20 minutes.
I step out of line and stand at Ashley, who's digging through her bag.
I was hoping it wasn't gonna come to this, but I feel like this might be our only option.
Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit, and then hands it to me.
I need you to wear this.
Yep! That is the cutest maid outfit I've ever seen. Look at all the frills! I don't have a fondness for cute dresses and maids. Ashley, did you bring this specifically for me to wear?
Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on the stage, and I needed to make sure I got you on stage with me.
Okay.
So I brought an extra cosplay, just in case.
That's awesome! I can't wait to try it on and see how I look. We got an Ashley point! Ashley point! Ashley point!
Ashley point!
Ashley point! Ashley point! Chat, did you point? Did you point? Point! Yes! Wait, did you say stage? Why are we going up there?
Because we need to spread the word about da-da-da, Funplexico. What better way to do that than on stage in the biggest auditorium at the convention center of Max?
Oh. Okay, I'm in.
Let's find you someplace where you can change.
Made our way to the nearest bathrooms, and I changed to the maid outfit. I still haven't figured out all the class and what Velcros to what, but Ashley took time to help me get situated. Once you're done, we headed backstage. Well, I say it resembles a Funplex break room, but hey, the same purpose, same function. Here, every cosplayer's line wait for the big show to start, including one particular butler of a newly minted maid.
You look so cute. I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you are going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice.
Alice?
Right, I forget you know nothing of Melee Maidens. Alice is the head maid of the Neko Manor.
Okay.
So Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nyce.
Oh my!
Oh, I almost forgot.
Ashley pulls out more costume stuff from her pack. This time instead of cat ears and a tail.
Alice's cat girl.
What? You have cat ears, and I thought we were siblings?
Shh! Spoilers! You don't find out they're siblings until you beat Angus's story arc. When the game starts, Angus has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus's power is unleashed and he becomes his old catboy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions?
I think that covers it. Ashley fastens the cattail to the back of the maid dress and places the headband on my head. The costume finalized. I take a long, hard look in the mirror. And... oh my god, Squee, I'm so cute! Oh my god! Oh good! Katie and Steph are here. That's your line.
Yeah. You're so excited about being a cat girl, you got all worked up.
I'm a pre-cat!
Oh good, Katie and Steph are here.
Who?
They're a couple of my old cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me even. And they just so happen to be the MCs for the cosplay parade.
Ashley waves over to them and they smile, waving back.
I talked with them earlier. After the parade, they'll let us come up on stage and talk about dun-dun-dun, Funplexico.
Whoa, really?
Really?
Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton.
Yeah, helps to know people sometimes.
Absolutely. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other Melee Maidens characters, and we all formed up into a group. Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves, save for the pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before he went on stage.
Everyone listen up. We got 10 minutes before the parade. Make sure you're all ready to go.
I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. My heart rate's increased and I feel flushed. Pressure look perfect is too much. Actually, do I look okay? My ears on straight? What about the tail?
You look fine. Trust me.
Amazing!
You are the best cat girl maid I've ever seen.
I bet you say it to all your cosplay friends.
I don't. Honest.
Well, I think that you're, what do you call it, crossplay? It's fantastic. Who uses crossplay as Angus anyway? What just bet you be one of the other fancy meds?
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable. At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part. But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself. I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride.
I see. Hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now.
I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you. I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
Gosh, thanks, Ashley. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down.
Cosplayers, the time is nigh!
Once again, the attendant started barking orders at us. It's just you in a fucking medieval double. We all shuffled into another line, like how we were told to do earlier, until we all began filing out of the room. As we got to the stage doors, boy, I feel the nerves creep in.
The judge is just me in cosplay clash. I'm wearing, like, armored leggings, a doublet, and a space helmet. Melee Maidens group, go! Now!
And he looks over at me, just beaming. This is her life, her everything.
Take a deep breath, Rab.
I close my eyes, taking in as much air as I can. Going in for a long moment before exhaling. And then I slowly take a step into the Pac-Man Theater and onto the stage. Point Ashley is flying the rest of the maid and butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MC announces us as a Melee Maidens group. Look out in front of us, he's completely packed theater. It's hard to make out the faces of the stage lights, cutting the outlines of hundreds of people. Where's the search for my body? I look over to Ashley. A parlor butler, she takes each step with purpose and elegance. She doesn't break in character for anything. Not all the cheers in the audience, not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She's Angus, and she's owning it. And once she's asked to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Polite curtsy. see. Fighting pose. Yeah, fist. Ready for fisticuffs. I've ever taken a martial arts class. I've seen enough martial arts games to know some basic style. We got an Ashley point!
Point!
Point! Point!
Point, God damn you!
We finished holding her pose long enough for everyone in their lives to get a good amount of pictures of us. When this vicious amount of snaps have been snapped, and then she starts to stay on the stage. And then she a microphone, the big from Plexico announcement.
Thank you.
Da-da-da. Thank you, everyone.
Sorry, that was like, I had to really like throw my arm out and I missed my kazoo.
It means so much to us that you would join my sister Alice and I here at Neko Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas at Lady Nice's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice. Tell them everything.
Ashley hands the mic to me. Watching her break character inspired me to play along too. That's right, Angus. Next weekend we'll be hosting a costume contest at Francine Arcade's Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. It's all part of Fun Plexico.
Da-da-da.
Along with a Fist of Discomfort tournament, a world record attempt on Moopy's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game.
Oh my. First time the public will have seen it.
You know it, brother. This isn't the event to miss. It'll be the most noteworthy event of the season.
And remember, this is a private affair, so please, only tell your closest friends.
Ashley winks to the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers fills the theater as you walk off stage for a second time.
You know, like nya?
Like, nya, dude.
Nya.
Nya. The MCs give their closing words, dismiss the audience. As people begin exiting the auditorium, I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden dress pocket. First, there's a couple of vibrations. Before I could realize what's happening, my phone starts seizing. What?
Oh, look at this fancy bitch. Her dress got pockets.
That's a fun story. I was trying to put my keys in my wallet when I was being Sailor Mars, and I was just like, where do I put this? And she goes, no one has pockets, silly. and she had me thrown in a locker.
Yeah, stupid girl pockets.
Stupid girl pockets. It was the same thing at Ghost Reaper Mikami, and it was so great because like, I was just like, where the fuck am I supposed to throw my keys and shit? And like, my friend who was crossplaying as the dude from Ghost Reaper Mikami was just like, oh my god, you don't know. And I'm like, dressed in a pocket. She goes, that's why you have the purse. And I go, holy shit. And like, as we're walking, because I spent the entire day as Ghost Reaper Mikami, I was just like, you can put so much shit in a purse. And she's like, oh my god, you're learning so much about Lady.
Yeah, look at you with your little wallet.
I spit on it. I think I toted around a fucking rucksack for years because of just being Ghost Reaper Mikami and having a purse, and I'm like, it's so handy. All your shit's here. And all your shit falls to the bottom. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, I've got a bag that like slings diagonal across one shoulder. Kind of wear it either on your lower back or kind of off to one side that I have all my shit in. I never go anywhere without.
When I went to a run fair with Caitlin, Cheru, Sean, Eric, I had another canvas bag with me that was draped as a medicine bag. I liked it because it kind of matched the whole thief design I was going for, the whole old thief look and whatnot. But it was still big enough I could go ahead and store shit in it, and I also had my med kit in there because, you know, once you were a med tech, you never really stop being one. So.
Yep.
Because God forbid, one of my friends throws an ankle or something, I have everything to treat it right there. Oh, it's handy. Normalize just having just satchels and purses and shit. Like, God, it's so handy.
Yeah, mine is a kind of green canvas bag. It's sturdy as shit, and I get people all the time, like my sister, when she first saw it, she asked, like, I love that bag, where did you get it? And I was like, you would not in a million years have guessed. It's from the gift shop at Brookfield Zoo.
My God. I got mine from a Toscano catalog. I always like looking at Toscano catalogs, and for some reason I'd always ask for shit from it, for Christmas and my birthday. But like the shit in there is exorbitant. Because they're all fancy and very like fucking Renaissance and whatnot. But there is one for like a pair of like canvas bags, like really good quality canvas bags. And I never thought I would get anything out of Toscano catalog, but my mom actually got me both bags from the Toscano catalog. And it was it's one of my dearest treasures. I've had both those bags for 25 years now, and there is no wear on any of them. Like, they still look new. They're so good. And those bags I took camping, I took climbing, I took into like Forgotten Woods. I've taken them into like hellish places, and they're still super durable. Here's the funniest part about them: both the overarching strap on the rucksack and on the side, on the thin side of the medical bag, have a pocket, and it used to be a pocket for a cell phone, back when cell phones were candy bars and clamshells.
I took these things camping, I took them climbing, then darkness took me, and I strayed out of thought and time, and I wandered far on roads that I will not tell.
Yeah, I did. I did. Fucking, I went to the spirit realm, with the rucksack at least. Yeah, I definitely did. Didn't have magic, took mushrooms, but, it was funny, because, I was walking, and, I was, I don't know, I can't remember who I was showing. I think it was Cheru. Because, I was showing Cheru the bag and whatnot, and she was like, wow, that looks really, really good. And she looked at the side of it, and she goes, what's this pocket for? And I go, that's for a cell phone. Like, old candy bar and clamshell cell phones. I can't fit a smartphone in there. And we both stared at it, and we're like, oh shit. And we both had Cheru and I had this shared moment of, oh fuck, we're old. We are really old. We are in our 30s. We are old. Like,
this is an artifact of a bygone era. It no longer suits its intended purpose. So now that phones have outgrown it, I keep a seashell in there.
No, you want to know what I keep in the pocket? You know what I kept in the pocket for a long time? I kept a Swiss Army knife and a spare lighter in there.
Nice.
Because you need that shit when you're camping. You'd be surprised how useful having a lighter is.
Oh yeah, portable fire is great. Mm-hmm. And a Leatherman tool.
I don't think I have a Leatherman tool. You're gonna have to show me one of those. I'm not familiar with that one.
They're like just super fancy Swiss Army knives, basically, with like pliers.
Oh, the one I have has pliers. It was some kind of old army kit I got from a surplus store.
Nice.
I pulled my phone in my pocket and saw that the Funplex face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No, really, what the hell?
Hey, listen.
The cosplay parade is a huge part of every Max and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed.
Actually, you failed to mention that part.
Well, you seemed so nervous, and I didn't want to make it worse.
Good work.
And that act you pulled just now has generated a 700% increase of traffic on our site.
How do you go beyond 100%?
If you increase something by 7 times, that's a 700% increase.
Oh.
Yeah. I also gobbled up some paid keywords, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they will see an ad for Funplexico. Pretty genius, right?
I keep this kazoo closer to me.
It's like when you click on images of maid outfits while you're surfing the internet, and then you see an ad for buying one right on your face wall.
Hi, Rolled! How you doing, buddy? 8 times, actually. 8 times?! Wait,
That's too many times.
that's a lot.
Oh, looks like you finally got one. Busted.
Iris! Stop looking at my browser history.
Command or file name?
But that's deeply embedded within my program.
Fine, just keep that private, okay?
Done.
Quickly, I scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders talking up a storm about it. I also could hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out.
I can't wait till next weekend. That dun-dun Funplexico thing sounds like a blast. I am totally going to that Funplex place. Do I want to wear my next cosplay there? Pab, we did it!
I know it's a help from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out.
We make a pretty great team.
It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and that has really helped with the social media aspect. Can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted.
Me too.
I need a break from all this. Some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes from all those flashing lights. I'm still seeing spots.
You hear that Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex? A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same, over in Hall B. Might be worth stopping by there for a breather with some friends. And make sure they aren't slacking.
It's like a solid plan. You wanna come with me?
Not quite yet. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. How about I meet you there later?
Great. See you soon. I wait by to Ashley to make my way toward the restrooms. Get changed back to my usual clothes for the time being. And then it's up to Exhibit Hall B. On the outlook for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one.
Exhibit Hall B is in the G building, and Exhibit Hall C is in the F terminal.
Let's see, Exhibit Hall B. It very much resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day. Industry types, dealers, swag, crowds. Nothing more actual arcade games here, as local places have set up pop-up arcades over the place. It's hard to notice the smaller displays of a giant garish Deco's Palace display eating up the center, but I managed to crawl my way around to the edges to find. Well, no, pretty much everybody else in the crew, save for Francine. Theo and Ashley are still off hanging out with their respective communities, so I got some time. Maybe I can bend someone's ear. Meanwhile, let's see, what's everybody doing right now? Why is Queen Bee nervous? Queen Bee looks stressed out, just laying around, not playing games. Hey,
Fuck you, I'm not nervous! Oh. Hey, kid. How's Max treating you?
Just punches a wall, just fuck you, I'm not nervous! Decently. And you? You look kind of frazzled.
Who, me?
Well,
I'm totally okay. Well... Yeah, okay, no, I'm in the loser's bracket.
Meaning?
The big FOD tournament they're hosting here at Max. I advanced from pools, but I'm in the loser's bracket. If I lose one more match, I'm out. Finished. Dead. A loser.
I get it. I get it.
Right now I'm just sitting around waiting to be called up for my next match. Trying not to worry and failing miserably. It sucks. It seriously sucks.
Allow me to provide a service to our valued customer and distract you then. Want to talk?
Yeah, sure, why the fuck not?
I'm walking around behind the Funplex display to a neat little corner wedged between two other industry booths. A good spot for a quietest chat.
Look, don't worry about me, okay? This sort of stress is healthy. A good competitor feeds off stress as nourishment, grows strong, powerful. I've been in the loser's bracket before and gotten all the way to the finals. Tournaments are my thing.
Frankly, it's when you aren't worried that you make mistakes. You get cocky, overconfident. You screw up.
You? Cocky? Never.
Cocky as a defense mechanism is different from cocky out of apathy. You steel yourself with one. You let important things slip with the other. You feel me, kid?
Well, you can take on the world. Maybe you can. Yeah, I get it. You figure just squarely in the mindset that you can destroy all comers, and it gives you the mojo you need to actually do it. So having a good day or a bad day, you want to go in assuming you rock the world.
Nailed it.
We got a queen bee point! 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 Point!
Soon we shall be her drone.
You shouldn't say that. You. Oh no.
We give all for the queen.
Maybe
Oh!
we don't do rapid deism. How about that?
We'll make a champion out of you yet, kid. Well, a champion floor attendant.
Event manager.
Whatevs.
Bottom spotted. Hey! No! Yeah! Hey! 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 Yeah, what the fuck of it? What? You're not stressed at all, huh?
Well... Yeah, okay. I'll admit it. Things have been stressful with streaming lately.
Oh, how so?
Because with esports streaming, everything has to be perfect all the goddamn time. It's not like you, where if you miss a stray gum wrapper or the plexiglass isn't polished to a shine, Gavin will let it slide.
You can see the prizes. That's good. And there's no blood on the floor. That's also good. Clearly, you haven't worked for Gavin.
Okay, Francine will let it slide. Look, I'm not a metaphor person.
My point is, when you're a
Aaron,
public figure,
saying something is like a metaphor makes it a simile.
You gotta hustle. 100% hustle. 110% hustle. You only see folks like me and Teo from backstage. You aren't watching from the audience. Different situation entirely there. There's no room for error. If one thing is wrong, I'll get punished for it, one way or another.
Okay, I feel that. I feel that. I felt bad yesterday because I had no energy. And man, I felt myself paying for it later.
If not by the chat, which constantly seeks my blood and salty tears, then by my own team. They're always evaluating my performance. Things go badly enough, my viewer count goes down, and I could lose my sponsorship. Then everything.
Yeah, I feel that too. Oh, we are similar. Where's the Gus Fring picture? We are the same.
Just calling you out all over the place.
Damn.
Damn indeed. See what I mean?
Take a roll down in flames with you, I say. Maybe Jillian is just get to her. I should find a way to pump up her spirits. Okay, so it's brutal. Sounds like life is brutal in general lately. But there's one thing you told me long ago, but I'm going to quote back to you. When the world shits on you...
You take a shit on the world. Haha, that's my favorite catchphrase. Well done, kid. You're right. I'm not gonna let anything stand in my way.
I like plain swear ad-libs.
Especially not this fucking Coke machine! Just punches the shit out of it.
That's what I like to hear. We got a queen bee point! We got a queen bee point! Did you point?
Point!
Point! Point! Point! Point! Point! But really, queen bee. That makes sense, but you have to take time for yourself and relax.
Easier said than done. I know streamers who take a week off, go on vacation or something, and their subs drop off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I know. I took a break last year because I streamed for like 6 years. Almost frequently. And, like, I came back and it was a slow climb to get back up to my numbers I had. And then the numbers are down and I'm just like, shit, should I stream more days? Because, like, I streamed 4 days. And I'm like, maybe I should take Wednesday to do a stream. I'm thinking about doing a stream this week on Wednesday, because Last Epoch comes out officially tomorrow.
Nice.
So I'm thinking Big Dog's gonna run the 12, and go ahead and just, I'm gonna order some pizza. Just, go ahead and just, lock myself in and just smash it down.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, like, the shit she talks about, I think about that shit constantly. Because I know I don't make, like, a lot streaming, but, like, it's definitely surprisingly gotten to really focus on my writing. And people are actually starting to know that I'm a writer. And last year I even helped people go ahead and storyboard for their animated shows and whatnot. And I do it right. Like, as much as I joke, I do act very professionally when I go ahead and do my writing. I think of things for, like, marketing, how this could work this, how we could redesign this to go ahead and boost numbers, how this scene could be rewritten to go ahead and help more for more sensitive palettes, things of that nature. And it helps a lot. And my streaming has been a way to go ahead and get people, even with the numbers I have, the numbers aren't massive. I wouldn't call myself, like, you know, massive in any way of the word. But I do worry about the same things she does, numbers and what have you. Because if if the numbers go way down, I could lose that attention that I have with my writing, and from there it's, you know, I still got a good body for the train yard, but I don't want to go to the train yard.
Well, it is an easy pit to fall into, comparing yourself to, you know, the fucking juggernauts of the platform, people with thousands of viewers all the time. But just remember, there are so many fucking people on Twitch who stream to like 0 or 1 viewer most of the time, that if you have double-digit viewers, you are in the top 1%.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That helps. It's hard to lose sight of. It's hard to keep sight of that sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, when a hot dog's $9.
God damn it!
I just start kicking the Coke machine with Queen Bee.
He just turns into the Hulk, throws the machine at the monitor with the $9 hot dog.
Free!
But I also know burnout's a serious thing. I do need to take breaks. And if I'm gonna relax, you should follow that same advice, kid.
Huh?
You're running all over this place pushing your event. I get that this is a big deal for you, in the same way training for it is a big deal for me. But take some me time alongside the you time, you know? I mean, you, me, and you, me, you. I mean, fuck it, you know what I mean.
The two of us go our separate ways. Her to rejoin the tournament, and me to catch up with Tio and Ashley again back in the mini funplex. My current status: sitting and enjoying it. It took a few minutes of searching and stalking, but then I found an open seat in the pop-up arcade. Well, the sit is satisfying. The rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking all over, and I don't remember the last time I ate. I feel dehydrated, and I have a slight headache from all the noise. And there's still 4 more hours of max left. Oh, if Gavin saw me in my current state. Leaning back, arms at my side, completely exhausted. I could picture it clearly. He'd be looming over me with his dark, confederate eyes. He would lean in close and frown, grumbling to say, "Rab, may I remind you, these seats are for patrons only." I audibly sighed just thinking about it. And as luck would have it, though, Gavin and Naomi are huddled over the Gallagher cabinet trying to figure out why the monitor's not working. Freedom. My buns are experiencing the best freedom it has to offer. My body feels like it could collapse at any moment. I feel good about it, right? Getting to worry about Complexico. Seeing people's face light up with excitement is why I'm really here. Plus, spending time with Ashley wasn't a bonus. She certainly got passion to spare. I smiled to myself. The pain in my heels and the grumbling in my tummy, worth it. I'm enjoying the respite. I let my eyes close for a moment, and of course, second I do that, I hear footfalls closing in.
Man, talking about the, oh god, I'm, you know, tired and hungry and headache and my feet hurt. one year, me and my brother went to the Chicago Auto Show. My mom was working at a car dealership at the time. She was there for work, so we got to go for free. This was at the time when we were living with my grandparents, and we had a fold-up wheelchair in the back of the Highlander. And after like 5 hours of walking around the auto show, we went back to the car and busted out the wheelchair and just took turns pushing each other around.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
There you are, Rab.
I remember one of my friends, since Ashley's cosplaying, one of my friends went as Xavier, right?
Yeah.
From the X-Men, and I was like, why do you go as Xavier? And he's like, two things. One, I'm bald. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what's the second part? He goes, two, I have a chair all the time. And I'm like,
Galaxy brain shit.
and I'm like, oh, that's smart.
We've been looking all over for you.
We were specifically going to meet back up here at the Funplex Pop-Up Arcade.
Yes, but we didn't expect you to be tucked into the darkest corner of the arcade.
I'm hiding from Gavin. Put me to work if he sees me.
Hiding behind the pinball machines is probably not the smartest choice, then. You know how much he loves pinball.
God, don't I know it. We're kindreds at pinball.
Every spare moment he thinks no one is watching him is spent getting that high score.
I dream of that Frankenstein pinball machine. You steampunk marvel of flippers.
I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball. You have to show me, like, right now. Yes. His concentration face is so cute. Look at him, his tongue sticking out.
Or I can even react. Ashley has her phone out, scrolling through pictures of Gavin. Both look up at me guiltily. Any more important matters? Max is over in a few hours. We will have a lot of work left to do.
You're right, Rab. Please don't tell Gavin.
Your secret is safe with me.
Right, so, business time. I think I got something.
Go on.
I have a friend, and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's been working on is amazing. It's got co-op, it's got competition, it's got magical schoolgirls. Now you're talking. It's got it all. Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. Is it called Magical Moon Cuties? Yeah, that's the one. She's thinking about premiering it at dun-dun-dun, Funplexico.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, that would be cooler than cool.
It sounds interesting enough. Maybe for another fun game for you to play.
Definitely. My friend is somewhat renowned in the indie scene, and the game's been in development for years. I'm sure it would create some buzz, at least. Are you kidding, Teo? We'd be the talk of the arcade world!
I do like being the talk of world-sized things. Let's go check it out. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yeah.
That is me. I forgot you could tempt me with things I like.
Yeah.
I stand up, invigorated by the news. As I start walking back toward the hall of Teo, I hear a call from behind me.
Wait!
I turn around and see Ashley standing there fidgeting, her green eyes darting back and forth nervously. Ashley?
I, too, have a plan. Curls mustache.
She motions us to come back towards her, which we do.
Huh? What's your idea, Ashley?
She puts an arm around Teo, and the other one around me, huddling the three of us together.
So, what I'm proposing might not be the most legal course of action.
Do anyone want to know?
You've seen the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of all the major halls, right?
How could I miss them? I'm constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention foods.
No matter how amazingly tempting that $9 hot dog looks on the big screen, don't even think about it.
Ah!
Exactly my point. Everyone is looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All we have to do is break into the main communications center and upload the flyer Rab made into the rotation.
Whoa!
Want to do what? Shh! Keep your voice down, Tam. Just slaps him. Keep it together!
You are in this. You are in the game.
Unless you want to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at the Max will see our name in lights.
Oh shit! Hold on a minute. You popped off on my right speaker. It's not your fault or the audio. It's these headphones. I've had these headphones for 7 years and I've rebuilt them a couple times.
Oh no.
No, I've had these headphones for 10 years.
Damn.
Let me see. Give me just a second, real quick.
Do they got rattlies in them?
No, these are Sennheisers, high-end German ones. No rattlies. Well, maybe. I'll find out in a second. If something popped, I can go ahead and fix it.
Ah, the Sennheiser, yeah.
Oh shit! You're not gonna believe this. Something did pop off there.
Huh.
Hold on a second. I actually have a machining hammer. Let's talk for. Let's talk to the kids a little bit while I go ahead and pop open the case and figure this out.
See,
I don't have a webcam, so you guys. I don't have a webcam, so you guys can't see this. But know
Enjoy
that I
these-
have maintained my equipment for a very long time. I've been doing mechanical and hardware work since I was like 12.
Yes. Enjoy the following audio drama of headphone maintenance.
Oh, they're easy enough to fix. So I don't electrocute myself, though I do have to disconnect these real fast.
Okay.
Alright. Give me a second.
Go.
I am relying on you to make sure kids are entertained for a second.
Okay. Go. Shoot. Okay, I think he's gone. The Sennheiser. We cannot speak German, so we can only do the pervy Nazi voices, yeah? Quick. Streamer can't hear you. Post emotes of cats. More! More! Am I doing it? Yes! Wait, no, fuck. That's Bromed. God damn it, you fucked it up! You got a dog in the cat mix. Hang on, I'm going to have to take drastic measures here. Fucking... Kitty McPancakes, go.
No, that's still not doing it. Gotta break out the tiny ones!
When you run out of regular cats, resort to the sexy anime catmen.
Where's the bit for you? Oh, is that press welded in there? Oh, shit. Alright, there you go.
Chat, when I tell you the things I would do to this man would get this stream tossed.
There we go. Snap you out. Da-da-da-da-da.
Have you
Oh boy,
seen the
field
way?
maintenance.
Have you seen the way perspiration glistens off his abs?
Alright, pop out the panel again.
Which
What
man?
else?
Kenny McPancakes. He's one of them. They're VTubers. I tell you what.
Go there. Find out what's in these.
And he is made of sex.
Oh, that's what happened. Do I need my soldering gun? No.
Oh no.
Just press fit.
The soldering iron is coming out.
Adhesive. There you are. Globby of that. Maintain the connection. That should do it. Yeah, if it doesn't, I
Here,
won't
well,
see what it is.
Well, Rabbit's looking for a soldering iron. Put that in your ear holes.
30 seconds.
This man's music needs more attention so we can get him to make more music. I'm strong-arming you on this one, Chad. Do it for me. Do it for the Gipper.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No. I thought something was supposed to happen when the countdown finished.
Put all this back together. There we are.
Is that Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. That's Zito's possum.
There. We need to press weld you. Let's see. Okay.
I do love me a good I gotta go emote.
Put all you back together.
Shia Bun's little Shia leave is one of my favorites. The bunny just turning and slowly walking away into the distance.
Okay.
Oh, look at me, so scrungly.
Make sure you're working well. Okay. Put you back together. Put you next to the Pusheen. And
We have the
where did
scrungliest
the
cat.
cord for this go? Oh, there we go.
got a
Yeah, we're
cardboard
dark
box.
green. We're working on black cable. That's smart.
Sitting in the kitchen, and you can toss a little like twist tie or something into the box, and he will dive in and spend 2 days batting it around. There are no thoughts in this cat's head.
There we go. All right.
Doing it correctly, let's see. We have a monkey, a bromad, a craft, and a reindeer. That is impressive that you managed to miss cat that many times. Weirdly, I think the Nemesis was the closest.
All right. Yeah, it's working now. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a piece of something that was popped off the board. So I just had to throw some adhesive on it right now. I'll scrape out the adhesive later, not probably solder it after the stream.
Well, hot damn.
Ah, good, good. Still an engineer. All right.
I was telling Chad, you don't have a webcam, so enjoy the following audio drama of headphone repair.
There's a lot of cute emotes. A lot of
Yep.
cats. Are you throwing around a lot of cats?
Nope, no reason. It's a genius plan. Everyone at the Max will see our name in lights.
I see. Okay, so yeah. A lot of cats in here. That's a less than legal way of getting the word out, but I have to admit, it got me intrigued. And it definitely worked, but I don't know.
Trust me.
What about?
Of course, we'd need to go in disguise. I'm already nicely disguised, but Reb would need to switch into something way more distracting.
Why more distracting exactly?
To distract you, to distract from your face, of course. What I'm trying to say is people will remember the costume, not the person wearing it.
Which means
Maid Reb rides again!
I knew it.
Come on, you did so great on stage. Think this is your encore. How about it? Let's not forget about Magical Moon Cuties. It's a valid alternative.
Both options are valid, honestly. Splashing advertising the street and driving foot traffic, even if getting up there would be dodgy. Importantly, I just help us do it safely without anyone noticing, saving than actually going off our own and try this inadvisable stunt. But I visited Indietown might do the trick, and result in far less jail time. Oh, man. Having another game in the roster would definitely help us. As fun as crime would be.
Fair enough.
You just biting your fucking lip.
Fine!
Do you want the heist?
It's not like I enjoy heists or maid outfits!
I'm gonna check out Magical Moon Cuties like this. Ashley, you got this. You don't need any help from me. I don't feel like getting out after jail today. It's not on my scheduled agenda. But I'm pretty sure Ashley can handle breaking and entering all by herself. And yes, there is how wrong that sounds in my own head. You've seen plenty of heist anime. So much that you can sneak into a National History Museum and steal the world's biggest Fabergé egg in the middle of the day.
I got like 12 bobby pins holding this wig on. I won't let you down.
I know you won't, and please, try to be careful. Ashley smiles wildly before prancing off into a crowd of arcade folk.
You can stop worrying, Reb. Ashley knows exactly what she's doing.
That's why I'm worried.
Fair enough. Well, shall we go see a lady about an indie game?
We shall. I like the artwork back here.
Yeah.
I like the
Look at this
it looks
fucking
like,
guy.
it looks like brushwork, but like
Yeah.
it does look watercolory, and I really like that.
Yeah, one of my favorite interviews was after Arcane came out and was such a smash hit. Somebody was talking to some of the crew who worked on the show and about the visual style. They were like, "How do you get that really cool painterly look?" And the artist was just like, "We paint."
All of this is good. It's hard to do. It's hard to do expression with like brushes like that. So the fact that you got like this dude, like that board guy right there, like that lady intently looking at her phone. That's really good work. Holy shit! I can appreciate all this.
Yeah.
These backgrounds are fucking lit. As we left the pop and traveled deep into the halls of Max, people kept stopping to say hello to Tio. We'd be happy that I marry a little way and then get interrupted by a random person.
Oh man, it's Teo. How you doing?
Honestly, you were a little bit worried that the more paint-based backgrounds would clash with the digital characters, but I think it usually works. I think it does. I really think it does. Like, honestly, for the games I've played so far, like the backgrounds are some of my favorite things. I really have a deep appreciation for background artistry.
Great. But hey, we're on our way to meet with someone. Let's catch up later. Cool. Laters.
you were able to interject some FFX like the game dance lights there. I like that. Yeah, let me talk about that for a second. I really like how it looks like it's part of the art piece itself. Like, I really like the subtle pop that you did there. That's really good stuff to, like, have it still match the aesthetic and still have the VFX without just detracting too much from the whole piece.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love having pieces like this just hang up around the place. I really like stuff like this. You all did a really good work with these.
I don't know. I think it's one of those things that only works in the medium of video games, because if I saw an actual painting on the wall that was pulsating with purple light, I would, like, throw holy water at it.
Oh no. I know if I like, I don't want the painting itself IRL to glow. That looks ominous. But, like, in this medium, works really well. Also, how would you get the LEDs in the back of the canvas properly? Like, that takes some time.
Sorcery.
It's certainly possible, but I don't know. Take a rubbing knife and take it to the back of the cat, but then, like, not too hard, so, like... Pretty much every scene of Light Sources has some animation. Lights glowing, the sun going behind clouds, etc. Man. It's just so cool how all of this blends together. It's just so cool. Like, the background being, like, very descriptive, the visual effects adding to the atmosphere of it, the digital art on the top drawing your eye to the person you should be talking to. It blends really well. It's really cool. Also, that dude sleeping back there, that's me at the end of a con, for real. Like, that's just me right there, this guy right here.
Face down in the mac and cheese.
Oh god, working security? God, yeah, I was bushed at the end of it, man. Oh my god. Where instead of explosions, an uncomfortable introduction to people I will probably never see again. Eventually, Teo leads me back to a section of arcade games hidden behind all the major companies' booths, near where he held his dance flash mob. What they set up here is mostly reminiscent of the rest of Max. Arcade cabinets are closely lined up side by side, making several aisles for gamers to aimlessly wander down. I would have expected to be more used to pushing my way through throngs of crowds by now, but nope. Taylor and I force our way through huddled masses, cheering conversations. As I look around at all the different arcade games around us, I know something's off. There's actually zero titles I actually recognize. No Dig Dug, Gauntlet, nor Street Fighter. Not even a hint of a pinball game. I'm starting to get concerned. Teo, where in Max are we?
This is the Indie Mega Arcade. Well, originally they called it the Indie Mega Arcade Expo, but then IMAX sued him.
The what? That didn't explain anything to me. What are all these weird games? I understand nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll hush those alluring lips of yours for a second, I'd be more than happy to explain.
Okay, I'm hushing now. Totally and completely hushed.
Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The Indie Mega Arcade is a huge area of Max that showcases all the new and upcoming indie arcade games. Indie developers get a chance to show off their stuff, get useful feedback, and maybe get a few people interested in their games along the way. That's the dream of the indie dev, to make a game that people enjoy playing.
I really don't know much about the indie arcade scene, admittedly. Maybe the Funplex honors me a crash course in arcade culture. Every day I'm learning about completely new aspects. It does make perfect sense to have an indie game scene. I just never realized it existed.
That's...
I stare, look at the hard camera, slowly shake my head, going, I know it exists.
It's like, that's the dream of every indie arcade dev, to make a game people enjoy. Ad for Arcade Spirits slowly pops up in the corner. Which granted doesn't make a lot of sense if you're already playing the game, but it's pretty amazing, actually. Community of people who share ideas and a passion. Can't afford mass production runs of games, but they got a lot of heart, you know? They can't crank out a box for every arcade on Earth, but Indie developers are free to make whatever type of game they want.
Bless you, Steam.
No pressure from a big-name company either.
Oh. Oh, the indie dev.
Complete and utter creative freedom. Really, anyone can make a game if you put your mind to it.
Even me? Starry eyes, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Ooh, fingies. Peepo shy.
No, I'm just the fucking... I'm just the hate 4000 Uwu face. If I've ever found a face, that's just me. Just, Uwu! You will comply!
In fact, I bet even you, Rab, could make an arcade game.
I can't.
What say you?
My game would be spectacular. I've always been the idea guy. I have. Ever since I was a kid, I've been dreaming up game ideas. I have. Like a zombie-themed fighter or a train-driving racer. I got tons of them, so you can turn it into a fully fledged game. I used to draw Enter Arcade games level on paper, too. I have.
I totally don't still have a binder from 6th grade in the back of my closet full of concept art and lore for an RPG me and my buddy made. Shut up.
I was so obsessed with Mega Man that I took graph paper and I was designing Mega Man levels.
Why the fuck don't we have a Mega Man maker like Mario Maker yet?
Oh my god, dude, do you know how insane that would be? That would be so fucking cool. Oh god, that's still one of my favorite memes. It was a picture of Super Mario Maker where somebody changed the text to, well, you fucking make it if you're so goddamn smart too.
Yeah. You make it, you're so goddamn smart.
Being surrounded by hardworking individuals at the Funplex only risks that fantasy. I mean, I can't code or draw. I try. I can't. I'm trying. It's... Oh, God. That's actually one thing I've been doing on my 4-day stream schedule. I take some of my days off, and it's like, you should relax. And I'm like, nope, I'm gonna learn things! And I can always dream up new ideas. Taylor, you don't even know. I got so many ideas in my head for a game.
Oh, yeah? What would you make first?
I would make... roguelike procedurally generated open world twin stick performer with loot boxes. I still think procedural generated open world is like the work of the devil. I'm like, how do they do this? And one of my friends is like, an algorithm. I go, how does it work? And they're like, bro, that's a great question. It's somehow.
Sorcery! It's easier with shit like Minecraft, where, you know, everything is blocks, than trying to make smooth, natural-looking landscapes procedurally.
Like, there are some games that pull it off, and I'm just like, how the fuck is this even possible? And, like, Rogue Legacy was a game I threw my forehead at a while, and I'm just like, how the fuck is it different every fucking time? And it's just, even when I play, Tales of Mazial or something, that's one of my favorite roguelikes, Tales of Mazial. I snapped that game open, like a bag of Fritos. Chili cheese Fritos. I love chili cheese Fritos. Oh, they're so good. So bad for you, but so good. Or Takis. God, I love my Takis too. Anyway, every dungeon is completely different from how it's loaded up, down to like what monsters and whatnot are in there. And I'm just like, what governs this? And I'm just like, I don't know. For the life of me, I don't know. And like, things like that have been around for a while, like a very long while, like games like Dwarf Fortress or Adom are also the same way. And I'm just like, how is this? How? Like, I'm just like, it baffles me. I put it in the part of my head going, let's not read into that. And I hit the Z key, and I auto move around, and I go through a round. There is a roguelike Mega Man game. It's literally called 20... Oh, yeah! Yeah, there is a roguelike Mega Man game. I think I have that one, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have it in my library. I've played it, kinda, I think. Oh, the last time I played this was 7 years ago? Jesus. I played
20x.
I played it a lot, though. That's a lot of times on that. Me? I would probably make... Yeah, I love puzzles. I'd probably design a super cute puzzle game. If it's one genre game, it's easy to replicate. It's a puzzle game. Give it a good theme and people will be drawn to the aesthetics and mental challenge. I bet a simple match 3 game would be fairly easy to make. I want appealing designs, but really super adorable, catchy eye. Maybe some bedazzling jewels, like that game, Bejeweled.
Like that game, Vajazzler.
Vajazzler.
Yeah, Vajazzler.
No. Blep didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. We're gonna have to workshop that one.
Oh, what fucking bills Blep pay in my house to be talking shit?
I love Bejeweled, or Crushing Candy, or something. Batman, the Jazzler struck again. Hey, we got a Teo point. Chat, did you point?
Teo point. People would sink hundreds of tokens in to continue playing.
Exactly. Highly addictive, highly profitable, also highly fun. Fun's the ultimate point of a game, right?
I like it.
All right.
You ever get super bored of being an arcade event manager? I can hook you up with all the proper people to launch your second career.
What do you mean?
Oh, I have some friends who make arcade games for a living.
Some friends. As soon as I said, I became overtly aware of the situation. Since we stepped foot in the Indie Mega Arcade, people were waving and nodding to Teo. Not to mention all those people stopping us on the way to get over here. I'd say more than some friends. You're a popular guy.
Come on, that's silly.
He waves his hand, waving off the very notion I know it to be true. Everyone knows who he is, and I had no idea. Teo's always been such a crowd pleaser at Showtime stage. I guess his popularity spread to all facets of his life. Dance champion and indie arcade scene champion, huh?
I try to keep my friends' circles pretty separate. Sometimes it's not always perfect, and they tend to overlap. You know, like a Max. But hey, it's got upsides. All my friends are here. The biggest downside of Max is just so hard to see everyone. I never get to spend enough time with them, you know? I got friends here in the Indie Mega Arcade. I got my Funplex crew. I got the dancing community. I just can't see them all. And when I can't see them, I feel like I let them down. I hate having to choose between them.
God, me too.
Once again, I've failed my friends. You know, it's a surprise anyone still talks to me anymore.
Teo sighs heavily. His mood shifted from excitement to utter solace. The cool collected Teo showing a side I'm not seeing yet. I guess it was emotion other than joy. Confirmed, Teo is not a joy robot. But this isn't right. A sad Teo is worse Teo. As his friend, I must fix this. Oh, you can't please everyone, Teo. That's what my grandpa always told me. Teo puts too much pressure on himself. With the amount of people he knows, it's physically impossible to see everyone. There is literally no way you can meet and hang out with every single person you know. If you had given 15 minutes time to the amount of people I've seen you say hello to, it would take you an entire day to get through them.
You could be the sweetest peach in the orchard. There's still going to be people out there who just don't like peaches.
It's true.
You exaggerate.
Teo point. Teo point.
Teo point. Teo point.
Save a line, Bart.
I did.
Oh. I was somewhere. Teo, if I...
You were still mentally calculating that Teo point.
I was. If there's one thing you can be sure of, it's that Rap doesn't exaggerate. Observe and state the objective facts, usually. It's tough only seeing the people you care about every once in a while, but you've been doing a great job. I've seen so many of your friends stop and say hello to you. Plus, they completely understood when you told them you were busy. Not one left without a smile on their face. They really care about you.
Rabbit, stop disassociating while staring at Teo's man cleavage and play the game.
What?
You know what, Reb? You're right.
Look, it's like Bowie. You can appreciate a good physique,
Yeah.
all right? Like,
Oh yeah.
why
He's
do you think I go to the classical art section? Have you seen the marble statues? Jesus Christ!
David had cum gutters.
Fucking stop!
He did.
Fucking stop! I'm gonna get a refreshing beverage to go ahead and clean up what you said. That's what I said. I need that out of my head. I need that out of my head. You can't just... Spaz, you can't just say... Hey...
It's true.
You can't just say, David. That's cum gutter. You can't... I mean, you did, but...
If there is one thing that separates the classical masters from the hacks of today, it is a proper appreciation for a good cum gutter.
Stop! We're in a public forum! Goodness golly, Miss Molly. Okay. Jesus. Stars and garters!
You know what, Reb? You're right.
The more I hang out with Teo, the more I learned about him. It's always something new and something unexpected. Let's bring this back around to why we're here. How did you get involved in the indie arcade scene anyway?
Through Michelle, the indie developer I want you to meet. I met her a few years ago at a previous Max. I was hanging out with my crew near the dancing games, and she stopped by to play around. Since she was new to the scene, I struck up a conversation with her. Much like when I met you.
Ah, so there's plenty of flirting then?
I cannot help myself when surrounded by such beautiful, wonderful people.
And Michelle makes indie arcade games?
She's only one of the coolest and most prolific arcade developers in the industry today. She's worked on several big-name indie games, and when she's not working, she's speaking all over the world about arcade development.
Well, color me impressed. Sounds like Michelle is a sort of an influential person who could really help with Complexico.
Dun-dun-dun. She really is. What now, Mateo Alvarez?
Oh, you're sweet looking.
Oh, Michelle. Only the worst person I've ever met. As to be expected from somebody of your caliber. Touche. I was just looking for you, by the way. Well, I'm glad I found you then. What's on your mind? I wanted to introduce you to Reb. Nice to meet you.
The pleasure's mine. It took me a second, but Michelle totally looks like, uh-oh. You are perchance also a federal agent? That's it. I'm doomed. It was a setup. I'm about to be renditioned to a CIA black site.
Who, me? No way. Although my sister, well, I can neither confirm nor deny what she does for a living.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. I'm gonna shut up now and focus on the arcade stuffs.
I think what Rab is trying to say is that you seem to have a very confident and authoritative expression. That's all.
Yep, that's exactly what I meant. It got on those things tail.
Sure. Okay, let's go with that. Anyway, I spoke with Teo earlier in the day, and he told me you have a business proposition. Consider me all ears. Allow me to elaborate. Rab here was recently appointed as the event manager for the Funplex. Congrats. That's the cute little mom and pop place where Teo gets his groove on, right?
I would categorize it more of like a grandma and grandpa kind of arcade. It's not the fanciest one out there, but it's got heart.
I like an arcade with a good heart. Reminds me of my youth.
Youths!
The Utes!
The Utes!
Good old days. When you walk into your home away from home, quarter up, and enjoy the company. But I digress. Getting too swept up in memories. Tell me more about the proposal. I was putting on a special event at the Funplex called Dun-Dun-Dun Funplexico. It's a celebration of the arcade scene. Oh, I will.
We're gonna have high score competitions, esports stuff, mystery game reveals, the works. I'm going all out on it.
Teo, I take it you're doing a dance event as well?
He is, but it'd be great if we could add one more thing to the list. Maybe the premiere of a new indie game?
Lick gasp. Could you possibly mean my game, Magical Moon Cuties?
If you allow us the honors.
Have I given you the elevator pitch yet?
All I know is there are magical schoolgirls, and I'm intrigued.
It's a competitive, cooperative puzzle game where people have to work together to match all the magical orbs before their opponents can. Think 3-player magical drop, but with combo attacks. Everyone plays as a different, adorable, magical schoolgirl, hence the cuties part. That sounds better than the last time I heard it. Right? I'm pretty excited to share Magical Moon Cuties with the world.
I'm all ears, begins growing multiple ears, dozens of ears, just ears all over his body until he is only here.
No! No! No!
It's happening again!
Barnacles! And then you wake up.
That'd be the start of a very good psychological horror.
The ear that ate Ohio.
The ear that hears. That's what we'll call it. The ear that hears.
I've mostly been doing some selective demos for media outlets today, but so far the general public hasn't been allowed to play it.
No! We'll shorten it. It's listening. There you go. That's the perfect one.
The ears have hills.
Yes!
I'm looking for the perfect place and time to release it. Big publicity would mean I might land a manufacturing contract or a publisher, so I could do a wide release. Dun-dun-dun. Funplexico. Might be a good choice for that, but I'm gonna need a little more convincing. What else you got?
Okay, Rab, don't blow this.
Please, 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 please.
Well, they used to be my pitch back when I was in my late teens, but I've gotten better at it. I used to be like Stimpy, just be like, oh, please! Like, just like, that's all I had. I'd say it with all the energy of like the Punisher going, wait! Like that's what I would do.
No, wait.
Wait. There was one video I saw of that clip that made me laugh really fucking hard. It was like this animation of like an Eevee, and there's a water stone approaching it, and the Eevee was like, no, wait. No. That was like an inch from his face, and it was going, wait.
Hey, fuck you, Vaporeon rules.
I'm a big fan of Vaporeon's aesthetics. Shameful behavior, internet. Shameful behavior. Some engineers like your arcade that has heart and soul. I should appeal to that. I'm gonna find arcade that has more spirit than the Funplex. And improvements there, employees and patrons alike want nothing more for this event to succeed. This is our chance to show the world our dreams. We're pouring all of our combined energy into making Funplex victorious. Teo, myself, all the staff, all the gamers. Medical Moon Cuties on our side, we can just bring even more heart to this affair. It's a perfect fit for the kind of friendly atmosphere we want, and that's bringing people together.
Boy, you got me right in the feels.
Plus, I really want to play Magical Moon Cuties too.
Fair enough. I was just sassing you anyway. Yeah, I bet you want to play Magical Moon Cuties. Pulls up video of you on stage in the cat girl maid uniform. I know what you are.
You know exactly what I am.
After I discussed with Teo, I already knew I was going to show Magical Moon Cuties at the Funplex.
I've done a lot of good cosplays. I did Sailor Mars. I told you about. Ghost River Kami. I was Snow in Final Fantasy 13. God. I was Dr. Wily when my hair was receding and didn't know how to shave my head because I didn't think I looked good with a shaved head, so I went as Dr. Wily. That was super fun. I was chasing a Mega Man cosplayer with a rolled-up newspaper going, "Get back here!" Like, I looked over and we locked eyes and he's going to a door and I jumped over the fucking table going, "You get back here!"
Get back here and take your medicine, boy!
I bet somewhere on an old, message board, there's a video of me running after him in the halls going, "You ruined my life!" I've done lots, man.
I want video of you chasing him with the newspaper, and you go out of frame to the right, and then you come back from the right, running towards the left in the opposite direction as a dog dressed as Roll chases you. Or Rush.
Rush? Yo, that would be great.
Yeah.
I did see a dog cosplay before. Have you ever seen dog cosplays?
I have not.
Oh, they're cute. I saw one that was done up as a white mage from Final Fantasy.
Aw.
It was like a little papillion, and it had just like a little staff taped to it. And it was so funny because the Papillon was just like driven insane trying to bite at the stick. Like it's so close. Like
It's so fucking tantalizingly close. Love the enthusiasm.
I'm very enthusiastic. Really?
Really. I mean, it's either the Funplex or Deco's Palace. And while Deco is the heavyweight champion of the arcade world, it's not a good fit for my dreams.
Great. So it's settled?
I think so. I know so. Magical Moon Cuties will have its first playable showing to the public at Dun-dun-dun, Funplexico. I'll haul my prototype cabinet over to your arcade the day before, so you can get it set up. I'd appreciate you keeping it hidden until the event, though.
Already brought a mystery concealing tarp for a rare game release. Heck, what's one more mystery concealing tarp between friends?
This will be an event to remember, and I'm thrilled. I can't wait to share the news with everyone. Reb, thanks for the support. I really appreciate it.
Oh, but I should really be thanking you.
Sorry to cut this convo off, but Michelle, your next interview is here. It's Mark from Hexagon. Mark, Hexagon. Got it. It's so hard to keep track of all these different media outlets. Reb, it's been great. My people call your people, or whatever they do these days. Oh, expect your social media to explode later today. Ta-ta.
And in a flash, Michelle wandered back into a crowd of people, her friend leading her into the next interview. Me standing in shock, you don't believe what had happened. A top indie designer premiering at my event? I imagine the adorable smiling faces of anime magical schoolgirls. I could practically hear them cheering me on. I knew everything would be okay. This is my life?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Just amusing myself. Out loud, nevertheless.
No worries. I do that all the time. Mostly when I'm alone, though.
Love it.
But overall, that went really well. I'm glad that Michelle was really excited to bring her game to the Funplex.
Me too. Honestly, I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Well, have actually helped me with the hype at the cosplay contest. I feel like Funplexico
Dun-dun-dun.
is going to be amazing.
That's the spirit. I never doubted you for a second.
I was about to play a totally witty report about doubting in time, however. However, we were interrupted by the sounds of a bell chime.
The hall will be closing in 30 minutes. It's over already? And I was just getting started. I'd barely seen anything yet. I could do this for at least another 4 hours.
I am frightened and confused as to how you still have so much energy left, Teo.
I amaze even myself sometimes.
As to me, I was exhausted, allowing yawns to escape from my mouth. Well, I'm officially pooped and ready to go home.
I still wanted to squeeze in a couple more games before the hall closes.
I'm gonna have to drag you out of the hall once it closes, aren't they?
Kicking and screaming.
Thanks for your help with Funplexico today.
Da-da-da. That's what friends are for.
And I'm glad to have you as a friend.
Ditto. See you back at the arcade, Reb.
Our pleasantries exchanged. I left Teo to finish the dying seconds of Max in the Indie Mega Arcade. All in all, a successful day.
Beep,
Beep beep, Reb. You have a new text message. Operation Hot Dog Takedown. Mission complete. Asset extracted and heading home for a leisurely bath and some anime.
Huh?
She hacked the video game signs and snuck away.
Good work.
Look at the screens. Our flyer's airing there now. Wow. I didn't know Ashley was a hacker. Maybe we should swap tips.
I'd like the Funplex to commit fewer felonies rather than more, Iris.
Oh, okay.
Right. Time to head home. I promised I'd meet Juniper just outside the main exit of the hall, and that's exactly where I was heading. A rush of fresh air hit me as I pushed the double glass doors open. It was nice. Refreshing. It had a much better smell than the one I've been around all day. I didn't have to wait long until I saw Juniper. She bounced happily up to me.
Unwashed gamer ass.
Oh my god.
So, how was your first Max, Rab?
It was fantastic. The support I got from my friends today was amazing. You can always count on them and feel like you're bonded closer as friends. I can't wait to go back next year.
As to be expected with a convention. Although in your case, you really outdid yourself and got smacked with 300% of what anyone else would have, yeah?
How'd you figure?
Well, most people drop by Max, play some games, maybe attend a panel or two, do some shopping. They're here to be catered to. You, on the other hand, were doing the catering. And like any good caterer, that means spinning plates and doing 12 different things at once. You found interesting ways to push Funplexico and promote the Funplex as a whole. You worked your butt off to do it. So rather than attending Max, you were Max.
Sure feels that way. I'm totally drained.
I kind of envy you, you know? Sounds like you just had some great adventures today, other than designing that flyer. I didn't do much beyond playing a few games and buying cute t-shirts and stuff. But let me tell you, they are really super cute shirts. I'm glad I could support you, though, even if it was just, you know, by doodling up a flyer.
It's hardly a doodle. You did great work. Don't sell yourself short. The flyer looks super professional. I mean, no fun Comic Sans, but still pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Reb. I really enjoy doing stuff like that.
Embrace it!
If only you knew the power of the art side. I don't exactly get a lot of opportunities at the office to express myself.
Do you like writing, Rab? Look at my fucking just sunken in eyes going, it's so much fun!
I'm having fun!
I'm so tired. You want to know how it is? I still do walks after I do my streams.
Yeah.
Before I go ahead and get into it with writing, and then I sometimes take a second walk to get more energy in me while I'm writing. The people who work night shift at every gas station in a 2-block radius of me knows me by name.
That's the Shambler.
And there's one. I won't throw out what location or whatnot or names or anything, but they do this thing where if I go in there and they're working, they just give me free coffee.
Nice.
It's so cool. It's so nice, and it's like, God, it's so neat.
Are you currently in possession of a laptop?
Yeah, I do have a laptop. I used it for cooking streams back in the day, but then I realized the lighting in my sliver of a kitchen was ass. But I have this gaming laptop, this ROG one. I have this gaming laptop I use to do that, and also if I'm away from the room, hasn't happened in years, I can also set up and do streams there too. Have a lower quality microphone, but it's still good. It's really sweet. It's a really sweet time.
Nice.
I originally got it for cooking streams, but like I said, I have a sliver of a kitchen, and the lighting in there is really terrible. So
Yeah, because with laptop have comes the privilege of you can write anywhere.
oh, I have. There's this coffee shop I go down to sometimes. Go ahead and just double check my gamer docs. The meeting I had a couple of weeks ago, which, for people who are listening, went very well, by the way.
Hey.
Better than I ever could have hoped. I go down to this coffee shop down the way. It's called Tremont, and it's super cozy, super nice. And if I just get coffees on the occasion, they'll let me stay in there forever. They also, funnily enough, to link back to this game, they also have an arcade in there.
Nice.
I absolutely beat the living shit out of Pac-Man. I completely floor Pac-Man. So yeah, I haven't done it in a while. I'm an ambivert, but I lean more toward intro than extra. I do like going there on occasion though, and writing anywhere. Also, the best thing of I write mostly in Google Docs. So the coolest thing is if I'm hiking and I have a thought or whatnot, I can just whip out my phone, pull out Google Docs, and then just go ahead and just write something up there. That's actually how I did the writing thing I'm doing for Sean and Tart right now for their project and their game. I had a wild thought about different characters, noted down while I was taking a hike the other day, and fleshed it out last night. Went to bed at 6. I love my life.
Went down to the Cracker Barrel and had the early bird special and went to bed at 6.
The Cracker Barrel is a drive.
Yeah.
Bob Evans though, I can fuck with some Bob Evans. That's down the street.
Nice. I do most of my writing in an actual word processor program. It's like knockoff Word, because I'm not going to pay for the fucking Microsoft Office suite when all I need is Word. The one I use is, I think, called like WPS.
Yeah, I was about
Office.
to say WPS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I use WPS. I have the entire Office suite.
Yeah, it works pretty well. I tend to do the actual writing in that, so I don't have to worry about being able to. Oh, if I can't get a connection, I can't get to my fucking Google Drive. But then whenever I'm done with something, I upload it to the drive. Especially once I found out that there's this really annoying problem when I'd be finished with, the fanfic or whatever, and I'd copy it and I'd try to paste it into fucking AO3, it wouldn't preserve the formatting. All my, italicizing and bolding would just not be present, and I would have to, go through page by page and, redo it manually in the fucking editor there. But then I discovered that if you upload something to Drive and open it in the web browser, and you copy it from there and paste it, it does keep the formatting.
It does. I use that a lot myself. I also been using the Excel there to go ahead and balance budgets and whatnot. Legally distinct WPS budget Excel, and I can make sense of it. I might have to talk to my sister about it because she is an absolute virtuoso with Excel.
Nice. I use it for simple spreadsheets, mostly to keep track of gaming shit. I don't know how to make any of the math work. That is like wizardry to me, the Excel stuff of you automatically add up this column and it auto refreshes every time you input a new field, and it multiplies it up and adds it into this box over here. I'm like, I haven't the first clue how that shit works.
That will take a little bit of a tutorial video, but hey, we're on the internet, so all that information is readily available amidst the cat videos and what have you.
Yeah. Okay, let's get home and get some real rest. We've both earned it. In fact, I'd say we took it
Juniper, don't.
to the max!
Ah! After that moment, the rest of the evening was a blur. I knew that Juniper and I took a train back home. He had some pizza bagels, and then I safely made it into my comfy bed. This is the truest form of me.
Yeah. Oh, my days.
Although recently, with my writing and really putting a head on it, the dawn light's actually cracking through, so... I think it was still in shock. At the beginning of this day, I thought that no one was going to know about Funplexico. We'd be stuck to a relatively unknown mom and pop arcade. Well, now it seems like the whole world knows, which is great, but also pretty nerve-wracking. I sighed heavily, letting all my mixed emotions flow over me. There's no turning back now. What I set in motion will stay in motion. It can only get bigger and better from here. And so I'm gonna keep telling myself as I drift to sleep. I'm proud of what I accomplished today, and I can't wait to tell everyone at the Funplex about all I've done. I hope they're proud of me too. Before I know it, Funplexico will be upon us.
Dawn of the third day. You've cleared level 3 of Arcade Spirits. The winner is you. Now let's see your score. Looks like you and Ashley are having some good times.
Hell yeah!
You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul.
Hell yeah!
Also, you've scored 11,750 points. Go for the high score. Actually, I don't know what the high score is, but hey, go for it anyway. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 4?
Yes. Oh, yeah. We can. There you go! So that's level 3 of Arcade Spirits there!
Yay!
You like it? You like the it? I like
They
the it.
like me. They really like me.
I am happy. And that closed out the game. I meant to just have the loading music. God damn it. Okay, well, shit. All right, well, I fixed. We talked stories. We fucking shot back and forth. I fixed my headphones. It's been a very good time, had by all.
Yay, verily.
So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and send you all to my friend Connor. Connor got me into this whole streaming thing, so I feel it's great to go ahead and toss him a line. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Connor.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting me and letting me entertain you. Today's raid message is gonna be Bugs, because he's playing Helldivers. So Bugs! And I
Democracy!
You know what? Better. Yell democracy. And I will see you later. Have yourself a good night, everybody.
And sweeping your way to
Guess who?
it's you.
It's me! Goodbye!
I love democracy.